First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
What about my bump?
Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Like, it's constant. It doesn't feel good all the time. In case people think that that's like, trust me, you need a lot more.
Another promise was no pet monkey. Yeah. Chuck has a matching pet monkey with coordinating outfits, and I was like, I would love to be part of the show, but I can't act with a monkey. And then I got a few of them.
You got a few of them.
Come on, it was a joke. Lord have mercy.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Yeah. We got the body language experts.
The glitz and glam of Hollywood can make us overlook what our idols are really like when the cameras stop rolling. Right now, Blake Lively is in the middle of some serious drama. Over the past few days, she's been accused of some pretty serious things that could eventually destroy her personal brand, and it's all anyone can talk about. But here's where it gets even juicier. A well-known journalist has just published an interview slamming Blake's behavior, and Kristen Stewart allegedly supported everything that was said. This expose is set to flip Blake's image upside down, and it's bound to have everyone seeing her in a whole new light. Right now, the media is bursting with negative press around Blake Lively, and they're not entirely wrong either. Even though all that It Ends With Us drama was based on speculation and rumors, the fact is that during this whole fiasco, a journalist has come forward with receipts showing Blake has always been more of a bully than a celebrity. If you think it's an exaggeration, see for yourself.
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
What about my bump?
You've got two nice ones.
And they are kind of bumps, aren't they?
No, not bumps. The lovely lady lumps. Check it out.
For context, Blake was doing some promotional interviews around her film cafe, Society, back in 2016. That was a period drama, and there was a lot of talk around the wardrobe used by the actors. But when a journalist sat down with Blake and her co-star Parker Posey, they quite literally excluded her from the interview she was supposed to be hosting. That I don't know about you, but this is clearly high school bullying 101. It was so bad that the Norwegian journalist, Kirsti Flaw, revealed that she contemplated changing careers after the incident.
I just felt like, you know what, it's not okay to behave like that, and I think it needs to be called out. And so that's the reason why I did that now so much later, and also because it took me a while, to be honest with you, it took me a while to actually get over it. It affected me for a while because it made me nervous when I was interviewing other people after that, and I blamed myself for it for a long time because I felt like I did or said something wrong, and that's the reason why I waited so long.
Seriously, how hard could it be to receive congratulations about your pregnancy when it was something you had announced a few months earlier? Believe it or not, fans pointed out that Blake might have been aiming for a girl boss moment that was quite popular at the time, but it interestingly backfired, just like her attempt with her latest project, It Ends With Us. Anyway, Kirsti Flaw explained that she changed her mind after having a very pleasant interview with Kristen Stewart. Now, arguably, Kristen is not as big of an actor as Blake, but Blake's accomplishments aren't really worth a dime when she can't show basic respect to media personnel. In a statement, Flaw said,
I want to shout out Kristen Stewart, who was the person I interviewed after the horrific incident, and she was the most wonderful person to interview. She saved my day. You know, I was terrified walking into that interview because I had just experienced what I had, so for her to just treat me like she was so sweet, so I'm happy I interviewed her afterwards.
Flaw finally spilled the tea on why she decided to drop that bombshell interview after 8 long years. And let's just say the timing isn't exactly random. Flaw revealed that another reporter recently slid into her DMs with a story that felt a little too familiar, another account of Blake Lively's alleged bad behavior. When they compared notes, it started to look like Blake's Golden Girl image might be more smoke and mirrors than reality. Fans are now speculating that Blake's reputation could be heading for a plot twist worthy of a Hollywood script.
I blamed myself for it for a long time because I felt like I did or said something wrong, and that's the reason why I waited so long. I actually hadn't read up about all the other controversy that was going on.
Although this claim is quite suspicious, considering she keeps up with celebrity gossip for a living, many people believe it was high time for Blake to face consequences for her actions. Internet sleuths later found out that Flaw was actually dealing with fertility issues at the time, which makes Blake's behavior seem even worse.
Y'all, that journalist who was interviewing Blake Lively came out yesterday and said that she's infertile. So yeah, the bump comment really did hurt her feelings, not in a like shaming of the body way, but in a like internal way that like Blake Lively wouldn't have even known about. And it was also probably really challenging for her to congratulate this woman on a second pregnancy and then also be met with something so like cold. This added another level to that entire thing for me that just made it so sad. And it's so important when you are speaking to other people, especially when you are like someone you've never met before, you have absolutely no idea what their struggles are, right?
Not to mention, fellow journalists have come out to appreciate Flaw for remaining professional under those circumstances.
A degree in journalism, I had such a visceral reaction to watching this Blake Lively interview. It made me want to vomit. Like, honestly, kudos to the interviewer for remaining professional. I think I would have walked out. It's such a bully behavior to sit and have a conversation on the side. You know their PR people are there watching the whole thing. I'm wondering why it's just coming out now. Was it buried to save face? The actresses should be embarrassed.
In addition to that, it was also revealed that Flaw had a connection to the fashion industry as well. Right now, rumors about Blake Lively beefing with Justin Baldoni have been gaining a lot of momentum. Word has it that Blake has been saying Baldoni made her uncomfortable on set for quite some time, allegedly due to remarks he made about her appearance. Sources claimed Baldoni was asking his on-set trainer about Blake's weight. This information reached Blake, and we all saw what happened during the promotional events. It felt like Justin was being blatantly pushed out of the campaign. However, it was later revealed that Justin has a history of back problems and only wanted to confirm with his trainer whether he could lift Blake without hurting his back.
Blake later found out about Justin's comment, and she felt that he completely fat-shamed her. So that tension was just in the air. How dare you try to protect your own back? You just go into it, lift me, and see what happens. And if you got to get a surgery and go on pills after that for pain, oh well, too bad.
Now that people are calling Blake out for her unacceptable behavior, she is allegedly trying to drag Justin into the whole mess, which reportedly led him to hire a PR crisis team.
The downfall of Blake is super important because it represents our collective awakening, specifically to celebrities that we should not be idolizing, and they hate that.
So do you feel free now to try everything? I mean, what is the next 5 years? Well, in terms of trying, I mean, do you
see the movie?
I did see the movie. But I mean,
we're going to give you a pop quiz.
There's going to be a pop quiz every minute of it.
Yeah.
Nathan opened the doors to the agency group this summer after a decade with Gotham-based crisis PR guru Matthew Hiltzik. You might not know this, but the two of them worked with Johnny Depp during the Amber Heard trial. Sources told The Hollywood Reporter that behind the scenes, things got seriously messy during post-production. Apparently, there was a major fracture among the filmmakers, leading to two completely different cuts of the movie surfacing. Social media users began speculating that Blake Lively may have enlisted her husband, Ryan Reynolds, to take over creative control of her latest film. The speculation intensified when Lively casually revealed at the film's world premiere that Reynolds had written a crucial rooftop scene at the beginning of the movie.
We help each other. He works on everything I do. I work on everything he does. So his wins, his celebrations are mine, and mine are his.
Fans are now wondering whether Reynolds' involvement was more than just a supportive gesture, and if he was actually pulling the strings behind the scenes to help his wife get her way. Sources later clarified that Reynolds did write a large chunk of dialogue for the scene, but not the entire scene. At this point, it seems clear that co-stars often side with Blake no matter what. This time around, Brandon Sklenar defended his co-star, saying,
Wanted to take a minute and address all this stuff swirling online. Colleen and the women of this cast stand for hope, perseverance, and for women choosing a better life for themselves. Vilifying the women who put so much of their heart and soul into making this film because they believe so strongly in its message seems counterproductive and detracts from what this film is about. It is, in fact, the opposite of the point. What may or may not have happened behind the scenes does not and hopefully should not detract from what our intentions were in making this film. It's been disheartening to see the amount of negativity being projected online.
To be honest, it's unclear what Brandon is defending, because Blake very pointedly made the press tour about herself instead of focusing on the real message behind Colleen Hoover's novel. Blake robbed DV survivors and fans of the book of what should have been a cathartic experience. She turned the entire project into a vanity project from start to finish. Keep smiling, guys. If you have any suggestions for what I should cover next, or if there's a topic you'd love to see, drop a comment below. I hope you enjoyed diving into this juicy topic as much as I did. Was it interesting? Let me know, your feedback really helps. Thanks for tuning in, and I can't wait to hear what you think.
Wait, can you say hi to Stephanie? It's my girlfriend.
Hi, Stephanie.
Thank you so
You should leave him.